SABC is to make changes to the scheduling of television programs. Head of Television Verona Duwarkah and SABC Chief Operating Officer Hlaudi Motsoeneng are in studio to tell us a little bit more about these exciting changes. So good to have both of you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Leanne.
Good. So we've got some good changes that are taking place here that are going to obviously be in effect now, shortly. When is it all happening?
Started already.
Started already?
Yes.
What are some of the major changes?
Well, the biggest change, I think, is the social news moving earlier on SABC2, and we hope that it will make our viewers very, very happy. The other big change is the move of Afrikaans content back from SABC3 to SABC2. We all know that we moved a lot of stuff through last year, and that created some unhappiness with our viewers. And having listened to them, and we're a public service broadcaster, that's what we do. We listen to our viewers and we ensure that we make them happy. So significantly for us, we've decided that a couple of the dramas go back to where they used to be, so that it brings back that effect that it had previously, because people missed it. And then, so we've got a whole Afrikaans block now, where it used to be on SABC2, from the Afrikaans News, Seven de Laan, moving into the other dramas, variety shows, magazine shows, etc. So 50-50, for example, is back on SABC2.
Great, great. That's good news, because our Afrikaans viewers were very upset about the move. They really were. Hlaudi, was this obviously the big motivation behind bringing it back and the way it was?
I think it is very important, Leanne, especially when you are a public broadcaster. When your own audience raise their concerns, you need to respond accordingly. So we did respond, and I'm happy that Afrikaans is back on SABC2, because the reason why people were complaining is, I mean, SABC3 is limited. I mean, if you go to Northern Cape example, you don't have SABC3 in many parts of Northern Cape. So I think it was important for SABC to respond to those concerns within people who are speaking Afrikaans, especially if you look at Northern Cape, there are many people who are speaking Afrikaans. But it is not about Afrikaans also, or only. You also have the minority language, in different provinces. So we are also catering those minority languages. It is important that, the content that we have been talking about, we address those issues where people are raising concerns about a public broadcaster who's supposed to make sure that we deal with diversity within our content. So we are making sure that we are putting an exciting content. I see the changes, the scheduling, but what is more important for me is to put content that will appeal to our audience.
Yeah, and one thing that does appeal to our audience, and we've noticed this, and that's why obviously SABC is tapping into this, is comedy. People love comedy, and I'm seeing from the changes that there's been a lot more comedy introduced.
Yeah, maybe let me respond to that, because I engaged the team about comedy. My view is we should have comedy here in South Africa.
Yes. Because
we have people who are making us laugh and so on and so on. The comedy that you are referring to, I think it is some people from outside this country. But what we have been engaging with Verona is to make sure that our own people, they come, and we as SABC, we produce that content within the SABC. What is going to happen is we will produce a comedy within the SABC live. Fantastic. And we'll go to all provinces.
Yeah.
But the criteria to qualify, you pay your TV license.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes.
So pay your TV license, and that's the qualification criteria.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's
but it is important, Leanne, that we go across the country. In different districts, different regions, and not just big cities. Even at rural areas, we need to go there so that we take SABC to the people.
Yeah, indeed, and give people an opportunity, because, we've got some hidden talents out there we don't even know about. Other major changes. I can see that there's a few programs coming back, like Pasela, for instance, is coming back. Any new programs that we're introducing that perhaps South Africans haven't seen before? I know that there are also a continuation of new seasons of a couple of series.
There are, and there's new content coming through from the RFP book. As you know, we were here last year to talk about our release of new content, which the book went out in 2014. So some of those titles are starting to come through. We're busy contracting at the moment. And especially on SABC 1 and 2, there's a couple of new shows. On SABC 3, there's going to be a move of Mela from SABC 2 to SABC 3. It's the the magazine program, which fits nicely with the SABC 3 audience, so repositioning over there. And on SABC 1, a lot more drama.
Yeah.
We know our audiences love drama, so a lot more drama on SABC 1, and strengthening our weekend schedule as well, giving our audiences what they want.
Good. SABC Encore, I mean, that was announced, it was launched, and I must say, from what I'm hearing, it seems to be quite popular amongst viewers, and that's also one of the programs that, well, obviously programs are just going to keep on going on there. How is that channel doing?
Hey, that channel is doing very well.
Good.
That channel is beating many channels, many soapies, because it is very interesting. I mean, young people and old people, they are excited to watch history, because it's all about history. These young kids who are coming on board now, they are able to watch. I mean, during those days, you can see the actors, what kind of actors, their dress code. It was different from what we are dressing today. So it is a very exciting channel. Actually, people love that channel.
Yeah, they do.
And if you look that channel, it caters for all.
Yeah.
It caters for diversity, which is more important for SABC to make sure that we cater for all South Africans.
Yeah, it is a fantastic channel. I hear so many people reminiscing about these programs, especially for Alicia. They're loving that one, watching the show. All right, so the schedules are on already. People must just check out their directories, television directories, and see the new changes that SABC. We'd love to hear from you, and we hope that the changes are exactly what you've asked for. Thank you for coming in and talking to us about them, and good luck with the year ahead in broadcasting. Head of television programs here at the SABC, Verona, Duwarkah, and of course our SABC Chief Operating Officer, Hlaudi Motsoeneng. Thank you again for being with us.
Thank you very much, Leah.
All right, let's get to a weather update now. Phil Standing.